gonna lower the volume. Or not. Subtitles. English. Limited. Some gameplay features will be altered when using subtitles. Would you like to enable limited subtitles to keep these features unaltered? Laechis, do you have a recommendation for that? I'm gonna actually like... Oh shit. I need mixer. Okay. There we go. Before your eyes. I'm gonna lower you. Put it at 60%. We'll see how that is. You guys will have to let me know if that's too loud or too quiet. I have no idea what that means. I don't think I use subtitles. Okay. I'll do limited. We'll see what that means. Use eye detection. I'm gonna say no because I don't think it can. Okay. So a really cool thing. Okay. So this is a Patreon pick from Laechis. Laechis, thank you so much for being a lovely Patreon bean. I appreciate you so freaking much. Also, this is still loud. God damn it, volume. How dare you? But yeah, and thank you so much for the game itself. Thank you, Laechis, you sweet bean. I appreciate you. I have it at 45% now, so we'll see. But thank you, thank you, thank you. Laechis has played it before. Let me know about the trigger warnings. The trigger warnings for anyone that's watching on YouTube is, what was it again? Yeah, let's do trigger, if I can spell. Themes of death, illness, and grief, and a scene of animal violence. So just so you guys are aware going into this. But yeah, I'm probably going to be emotional. I'm probably going to beat it all in one go. I love you. Be safe. River's going to work. But yeah, this game uses blinking as a way to go to the next screen, to kind of actually see your life flash before your eyes type of idea. That's what the Steam Storm page said, which is really cool. But I actually don't think I can do that. So don't blink. I don't think I can do that because it can't use my webcam when it's being used by OBS. So I'm gonna click, which I think Laechis said they also did to do it. Apparently the game is affected when you blink. Yes, which is a really neat concept. It may be something I might do on my own to see, but yeah. Interesting, yeah. So let me know about volume. Let me know if it gets too loud again. I put it down to 45. This seems to be okay. So the interaction isn't stream compatible. It's not my stream compatible. If someone has multiple webcams or something, they could probably set it up, but yeah, I clicked because I don't have a webcam. I actually worry that the game would go by too fast with blinking. I want to soak some of the scenes up. Yeah, that's fair. Left mouse click will simulate blinks during gameplay. Okay, cool. So that should be okay. You guys will have to let me know about like frame rate and stuff like that. Hopefully it's okay right now. That does sound really cool. Shame it doesn't work with OBS, yeah. Although I'm kind of glad because there are scenes where I'll like probably look over at chat to talk and blink and not be looking at screen. So it's probably best that I don't do that anyway. Take care of yourself. Hugs for you too. But yeah, let's do a new game. 88%, which is trying to be DeLorean. Allow access? Oh god. Whoa. Oh, it's a lot lower now. We're okay now. This is a game about blinking. Okay, so the menu is a problem, but we're okay now. Oh, I'm supposed to blink, I'm guessing. See every time you blink. This is a game about blinking. See every time you blink, the game will notice. See how this works? Try blinking on the white symbol. When you see a metronome and blink, you'll jump forward. Keep blinking. Whoa. went underwater.
Get away, you lucky fowls. That's mine.
What is
Well,
happening?
hello there, stranger.
Hello.
You're a real bright and shiny one, aren't you?
I am.
I asked you for your name, but sadly you got no mouth to speak with, or
I must scream.
hands to shake with, or nose to look down with. So we're gonna have to find another way.
How's the volume,
See,
chat?
what you'll find is, even though you're no longer in your body's still inside of you. If that makes any sense. So,
Meta.
if you understand what I'm saying,
Good.
blink over my hand here.
Okay, I will in a hot
You
second.
remember blinking, don't you? That thing you did
Oh, okay, that's what that was.
30,000 times a day. Ooh, well look at that. You're a blinking genius.
Oh my god, there's so many birds. Hi!
I knew you
Hi,
were
Burp.
special. You see all them poor souls down there, lost in the waves?
Oh.
I didn't choose any of them. I chose you. See, I just sometimes get a sort of a hunch. Or
So I'm
what's
that?
a better word? Notion? Better word than that. Premonition.
Oh, that would be a cool
premonition.
VR idea, though.
Soul's worth pulling up. Now, you see that tower out there? Big, scary one?
Not
That's
yet.
where I'm taking you
Oh.
to see the gatekeeper, to be judged.
Do I have the gate key?
I'm gonna present your case, tell her the whole story of your entire life, from proud to stern. Now, if she's impressed, I get paid the Bitcoin, and you get yourself a spot in her magnificent city. If she ain't, well, I eat seagull for dinner again, and you, well, we don't have to worry about that, because I am the best orator you'll find on these sickly waters. Class A storyteller, believe you me.
Also, I like that these
Shut
seagulls
up, you trash birds.
still hang out with him even though he's eat them.
It wasn't my fault you were no good. Layabouts.
Liar is what they're saying.
Satisfactory. Clock watchers. I got some words for you.
He gets paid in Bitcoin. Thank you, Kath, by the way.
So sure, maybe I'm not the most verbose storyteller out there, but I know how to spin a yarn if I'm given something to work with. And that's where you come in. Your life. You're gonna show it to me. I want to see exactly what made you so absolutely great. So, just think back to the very beginning, the first thing that you can remember. I'm gonna send you there. But understand, no matter how much you like it, you're not gonna be able to stay, all right?
Says you, because I'm
Every
clicking.
time you blink, you're going to jump forward in time. Could be a second, could be 5 years. That's just how this thing works. Alrighty then. I hope he's ready for this.
I really
Now,
like this art
the
style,
next time
too.
that you blink, I'm gonna send you back. And don't be afraid, and don't try to fight it. The thing to remember about blinking is, well, it's only a matter of time.
All right.
And just try to enjoy it this time.
Before your eyes. Okay. I'll click that in a second. I'm going to thank for retweets and quote retweets since now we're past that. But wait, what? For your hard work. All right. Oh, rude. So, those that retweeted. Thank you, Dalton, for the quote tweet. Babies in the carriage. Welcome back to this awesome streamer as they settle in with some cool games. Thank you, Dalton. Hey. And those that did the stream announcement, even though I haven't talked about stream. I don't know what this week's going to be, by the way. I know for sure tomorrow I'm going to do Psychonauts 2. I'm not sure where my energy levels are going to be, so we're just taking it one day at a time. But Psychonauts 2 is definitely going to be tomorrow at noon Central Standard Time because I'm very excited to play that, by the way. But those that did the announcement, thank you to Mones, Kotana, Anna, Bella Coco, Hall, Miss Mangachik, Finder, and Kingdom. Thank you, guys. And those that did the stream today, thank you to Bella Coco, Ashley, Hall, Anna, Demones, Kotana, Finder, and Dalton. Thank you, guys. The design of the models reminds me of Donut County. I could see that. I could see that. I'm really digging this. I like the aesthetic of everything. But yeah, thank you again, Laechis, for the game. I appreciate the hell of you, and thank you for being a lovely Patreon bean. Thank you, thank you. If we want to skip the whole beginning where I was trying to get it to work. But for anyone that's wondering, the main menu uses a lot of GPU, but the rest of the game has been okay since I've hit new game. So I have Task Manager open just in case, but it just seems like the main menu is the only thing that hogs a lot of info. I'm wondering if you do not blink for a while, if the game will ask you if you're dead. Oh, God. Well, it knows I've set to click.
Sun. We've got a long, beautiful day ahead of us. Why are you smiling like that? You must really like it out here, huh? Well, I get that. I like it too.
Oh. Aww. So only when the metronome is there can I click anyway. I think.
Let's go get you some seashells. What do you say?
You see that big spiky plant over there? That's called an agave. 11 years from now, that plant will die so it can give birth to this tall, amazing tree, covered in flowers. We'll have to keep our eyes on that one.
Day really slipped away, didn't it? Oh well, days have a tendency to do that, I guess. Now, where's the first page of my piece? I can't find it anywhere. Did I
That
put
bird
it?
has it.
No.
That bird has it. That bird's a thief.
Okay. Go ahead, kid. Look at that. There's your little hand.
We have to make him do this every birthday.
That's a great idea. You know, that'll really be something. To see how he grows? Man.
Ooh, I thought he was done. Oh, what a bitch. He tricked me. Aw, night, Cynthia. Have a lovely evening. And thank you so much, you wonderful bean. Take care of yourself.
Oh, you want to
Take
play
care
along
of
with
yourself so
Mommy,
good.
don't you? Give it time. I'm sure you'll be better than me soon enough. Now, where was I?
So that's Mom.
Sounds good, honey.
I'm sending it to my mentor next week. It has to be perfect.
Well, sounds pretty perfect to me.
Yeah, what do you like about it?
What do I like about it? I like the music.
And that's why I'm paranoid about playing it with blinking. Yeah, because I would already
also
be
like the
skipping this
person
stuff.
Playing it.
Like, I blink a lot.
I worry that might have something.
Like, I've been blinking a lot as it is. Also because my eyes have been really dry lately. I blink too quickly for how this game is paced. Yeah. Well, I think that's the point, though. But I'm greedy, and I want to know everything they did.
Look at his little face.
I think that is
What do you think
definitely
he's
their
thinking about?
intention. Is to have it be fast, and they intend that you'll miss stuff.
Probably solving the problems of the universe.
So, do you think he's going to be smart?
I don't see why not. I mean, we're both pretty smart.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean he's going to be. Necessarily.
She looks like
Right.
a Wind Waker character. I can see that. She sells seashells by the seashore. I'll probably edit the GPU stuff out of the highlight, especially now that you've
Nope.
explained it here. Okay, cool.
It doesn't really matter. I
Thank you,
guess.
Kath. Chat, can we also give love to Kath for all the
Or
help?
not.
I'm wondering if... Oh, no, I read
As
that.
long as
Okay.
it's
I want to make sure I caught up with chat.
Oh,
I guess
yeah,
it's a minimum time between scene
Of course.
changes, so the main
But I
bits
still
get
think he's going to be
communicated.
smart.
This was trialed as an award-winning student project before it got kickstarted. Oh, this got kickstarted, Joe.
No, it's not derivative. At least I didn't think it was. Do you think you could tell the other members of the selection committee what I just told you?
Uh-oh.
Right. No, I'm sorry. I guess I just put a lot of expectation on this call. Okay, I understand. Thank you for considering my piece, John. It really means a lot.
Being told that your piece was derivative if you didn't
Oh.
intend it to be. Oh,
That's sure a little mess of color.
throw?
Hey, we do not throw things in this house. If you're mad that you aren't good enough yet, you'll just have to keep working at it. You know, one day you'll be able to paint exactly what you have in your head. You'll be a real artist. Unlike your poor mom.
Aww. Scrapbook.
See? That used to be my piano. My dad gave it to me. He loved music.
I caused chaos.
Fled his home country just to have a chance to pursue it.
Thank you, guys.
God, he made me practice so much. I hated it at first. I think he hoped to make it further than conducting the high school choir. Never said anything, though. He was what you might call the strong, silent type. Can you believe I grew up in the snow? And I came all the way out here to the beach. I don't even know how I got here. Your dad got his job and I just came with him. Like a human suitcase.
I hope you're okay with that.
Okay, Benny. Are you ready to see something really special?
I just don't want him to get it.
Attached. Oh, I didn't know that would skip her.
What?
It's the cutest thing I've ever seen.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna cry.
what's wrong with that?
We can't keep him. Can we? I mean, I'm pretty much definitely allergic, so no, right?
No. We'll find someone to take him. But while he's here, I say we call him Ernie. Little Ernie. Fits him, doesn't it?
Oh, he's so cute.
He's so
I love him.
sweet.
I think.
Oh, you bitch. Yeah, she's allergic.
Now play the C major chord I taught you. Remember?
But I want to look at the kitty.
There you go. Doesn't that make you feel happy? Like you just want to jump up and down? Now what about C minor? You remember how to play that one? Very good. Just one note different. That one sounds sad, doesn't it? Amazing what a difference one little change
Hi,
can make on how
Kilroy.
a person feels.
Achoo. Hi, Rosalind. Hi, guys. Yeah, I'm gonna cry.
Sort of like me and your little friend on your piano there.
She was in grad school studying composition. I never met anyone like her.
Yeah, trigger warnings.
Pray to
This is
God I can
feelsy
somehow
and deep.
keep up.
Yes. Ugh. So. I feel like I'm gonna cry. Yeah, for sure.
I think she liked that I was a professor. Gave me a certain gravitas in her eyes, you know, which I very quickly lost.
I hope not for any, like, serious reason.
God, she dragged me to so many places. It was wonderful. Where would you want to go if you could only go to one?
Greece or Egypt? I don't know. Probably Greece because desert, sand everywhere.
Well,
Oh,
just
thanks,
remember
Tali,
to
for
put
being
on
up there again.
sunscreen. Man, I gave you some unfortunate cheese,
I got an
didn't
achievement.
I? Luckily, Mom gave you some good ones, so yeah, let's hope they balance each other out.
Yeah, Tali's up in the cat tree again. What a brat. Okay. I'm gonna play the big piano. Sand gets everywhere. What'd he lose? I missed it. I don't know.
Wait, that's my piece. How did you figure out how to play that?
Richard, are you hearing this?
What?
He's playing my piece. He must have figured it out by ear. I mean, I was a gifted kid, but he's brilliant.
This is not how pianos work.
We need to
I
get
was
him
gonna
into
start
serious
playing.
piano lessons.
Yeah, sure. But, you know, anyone who might be a good teacher for him?
What? I mean, in the city, sure. Not out here, I don't.
I mean, I know someone who might be up to the task.
Her.
She's very gifted.
Richard, no one in this town knows anything. Maybe I'll just have to do it myself.
Good idea.
That's what he
I
said.
think that settles it.
But who's this mysterious woman you're talking about? I hope you're not in love with her.
Oh my god.
You know, I really was for a while, but then she revealed herself to be much stupider.
Richard, what are you talking about?
Don't worry about it.
His laugh. Oh my god. He's just like, ha ha! Got him. Yeah.
Oh, God, I have my interview in 5 minutes and I completely forgot to feed him.
What is this scribble? Oh.
Don't worry. I already did.
Oh, thank God. For a moment, I forgot what a great father you are.
Focus on the interview, honey. I got this.
I love a supportive family. Yo. They seem like they work together really well, and I appreciate that. Careers? Okay. Let me keep playing with this cat. Goodness, I remember those 3 feet at the bottom of the piano. What, being short? I is a prodigy. I am. Alright. Oh, look, there's Dad. I think it's the first time we see Dad's face. IRL. Alright, I guess I'll click.
Excuse me, of course, sir. It's all organized into folders.
Getting
sitting
bitter,
ready on the
bigger.
kitchen table. They will literally be on your desk when you get in. What could possibly happen to the files between now and tomorrow morning?
Man, that's a decent cat
We
drawing.
are fine.
Hi. Aww. Why would you do that? What? No cats do that! They would do it in, like, sheets or something. Okay, it's gone now. They would do it in, like, sheets or something.
When's he coming?
I'm
They
flying
don't.
out in February.
They wouldn't want to
remember?
pee on the floor unless
You know,
they
I
had
think
to.
he was pretty surprised that I could actually afford to do that.
Hey, why not? You're a working woman now.
I guess that's true.
Don't let it go to your head, but yeah.
Please let the cat know. It's time to use the litter box, though.
Baby steps. He's got one eye.
Cats actually very easily find out they have a cat litter box. You put them in there first instead of just letting them out of the box into the house, and they'll know, oh, this is where I can pee. What kind of cat? This just looks like a house cat. I don't know. Short-haired. The coloring is very Siamese, though.
We use it to measure time so we don't get lost in the music.
Oh, hence why it's a metronome.
I want you to
blinking.
start using it before Grandpa comes to visit. You know, my father once told me, when I was about your age, the only way to fight against time is to create a work of genius, which might live on after you're gone. So I asked him, what about your children? Thinking, you know, I might be a work of genius just as I was. He said, yes, I suppose. If you made a work of genius, I could live on through that as well. I haven't seen him in over 10 years. Can you believe that?
It's a long time.
I wonder if he'll even recognize me.
Why? Oh god, the conflicting metronomes were upsetting me. Uh-oh. This feels sad.
You really need to stay in time with the metronome, okay?
Oh. That was weird. I feel like I missed something there.
Subdivide the time. 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E.
You're off.
Content
You're off, and
ID.
You can't hear that?
Alright. Release.
There you go, buddy. Okay, now keep a firm grip on it, just like that.
That's what she said.
Oh my. Well, don't think you like that, pal. Sorry, buddy. Turn around, Elle, so we can photograph you.
Yeah. Oh.
I'm just really behind right now. Why don't you take photos in the backyard? It may not be interesting at first, but if you keep going back out there every day, you'll be surprised by how much it changes.
Okay. Painkiller commercial music. Hi, Candace. Hello. Sounds like she's demanding perfection. Yeah, a little bit. Shouldn't that be DMCA free? No idea. I'm bothered by how this game thinks pianos function. I think they're just like having fun with it rather than like being precise about the notes. Oh, god damn. Piano is ruining my immersion of that. Fair.
Ernie, buddy.
Ernie!
Where's our cat?
Ernie, we need you!
God, Elle, what if you got eaten by a coyote?
My sinuses would be eternally indebted.
What did you just say?
No, I said I'm really worried. Here, kitty, kitty, kitty.
God, honey, I'm worried too.
I know, sweetie.
Ernie! Kid! Come to Papa! I know you're mad about last night, but this is ridiculous.
What happened last night? Oh, God.
What?
Well, if he survived that, I don't know how worried we have to be.
Okay, well, let's take this seriously, okay? He has
Oh, yeah, I'd
one
be
eye.
super
Those
worried.
predators can come up on one side of him, he doesn't even know. Okay? Let's take this seriously. Ernie!
So you're saying it's a coincidence
Oh,
that
they
it disappears
found
for
him.
weeks and then comes back with a huge belly?
Good. Ernie's a boy.
And you're sure about that?
Uh-oh.
I was.
Uh-huh. And that was based on... Say that one more time, sweetie.
Pee hole distance from the butt. If it's further away or something, then it's one or the other.
I'm still not understanding how you let this happen.
I don't know. I didn't think about it. It just happened.
You just happened to find a stray cat in the alley. We keep it even though I hate cats. And now it just happens to pop out 5 more.
I'm sorry. I didn't realize you hated cats.
For a professor of signs and symbols, you're really bad at reading them.
Okay, you should also communicate to him.
That's funny. That's really witty.
I let us keep him for Benny. And I'm happy about that. But I really can't have 5 cats around the house. It's just not sustainable.
Put them outside or something. Tell me if I know what you want.
He keeps coloring the grass blue, the ocean green, and then the sky red.
And what's wrong with that?
No, are you kidding? Are you able to pick up the new book?
Oh, wasn't.
Galleon is of particular interest.
I meant Benny's book.
Oh, yeah, got those too.
Small kitties.
You know.
Erna? Yeah.
I mean, they did.
Yeah, YouTube mistakenly IDs all the time. Like, all the time. Or there's just, like, people claiming that it's content ID when it's not. Now I'm into dinosaurs. Darkness, my old friend. Why am I slowly drifting towards it? That doesn't sound good.
I know, it seems impossible that you could ever play something so complex. But just take it one day at a time. Trust me.
Halloween? Why are we playing
You're
on
really
Halloween?
getting there, honey. Next week we'll start working on your other hand.
Someone's walking by the window.
Listen to him, Richard. I'm enlisting him in that competition.
I thought you said competitions took the joy out of playing music.
Not if you win.
The mom. I have conflicting feelings about the mom. Like the dad a lot.
Okay.
Where's
He
Ernie?
said find the 0, and he just drew an arrow pointing to it.
Well, what's wrong with that?
I mean, everything.
Should I have
is
stayed
wrong
on that
with
scene? Did I miss something or? Oh, pretty colors. I failed. Okay, so I'm not that smart. Maybe I'm very creative, but maybe I'm a little, got a learning disability.
I want that box full by the time I come in there. If you don't play with it anymore, we're getting rid of it.
Congratulations, B. First of many, I'd assume.
Looks like whenever you take a picture, it goes forward in time. Yeah, apparently.
This isn't my house. It's not my house.
Right, it's my house. You have 5 minutes to get down, and I'll drive it back with you up there.
You're not my house. You're not.
Ugh.
Fall back, you fool. I'll have your heads. I'll feed them to the cat.
Maureen, come play inside. It's late.
Maybe if you actually got me a playscape, I'd want to play inside.
That's not fair, Chloe.
You're not fair. You're not fair. You're not fair. Hey, you. Yeah, you. Come over here. Yes, Mr. Camera Boy, I'm talking to you.
Got him. Yeah, whenever you take a picture. I used to play piano, but I really only wanted to play for certain kinds of people, not general audience. That's fair.
Why are you always out here taking photos? You know, if you really want to take a photo of something cool, you should take a photo of this.
Chloe!
Oh shoot, I think I gotta go. But try to take a photo of me running into my house. I'm pretty fast, so I don't think you'll be able to. But you can try.
Got you.
What the hell? How did he do that?
The mom seems like she's under a lot of stress constantly and kind of lacks communication with the dad. And the dad seems like he's trying his best, but he makes decisions without her, which I'm glad that they both are flawed instead of just being one way. Yeah, no, for sure. Yeah, I guess he made the decision of taking the cat in, although he said it was going to be temporary and then it wasn't. So yeah, that's fair. What happened to the cat, though?
Betty's about to play for us.
Wow, Elle, he's unbelievable. My God, I didn't realize our head of accounting was raising a musical prodigy.
Didn't you used to be a composer yourself, Elle?
No, I don't know if I'd say that.
But you used to write your own music, right?
Yeah, but I haven't done that in years. Not since he was 4 or 5 years old.
And what do you do, Richard?
He's a professor.
Of what?
Well, no one really knows.
No, I mean, what's his field?
It's maritime archaeology.
Very cool.
But no one really knows what it means.
Unknown legend.
It's kind of one of those professions that stops a dinner party short.
Oh.
Okay, more wine?
Why don't...
I'll have a little more wine, please.
Nah, what a shot.
First of all, that was some shade. Second of all, is she becoming an alcoholic? Third of all, that's kind of rude to say about his profession. If it's something he's passionate about or enjoys, maybe learn it. And then when someone goes, what does he do? You go, oh, he does this, which is like, you know, this, and this. And then someone will be like, oh, that's really cool. And ask questions. Yeah, maritime archaeology sounds cool, right? It sounds like she's like, I don't really want to talk about it. But again, he did some shade at her of like, what a shock.
History.
Which is not a great sign either.
Is Mr.
Isaac.
The class will be broken up in
Hey, you. Look on your desk. I wrote you something.
What a coincidence. Please keep in mind that while we're at school, we don't know each other. Do not talk to
This
me
is
ever.
important.
Love, Chloe.
I want each of you to write it down. Not doodle on the sidelines, not stare off into space. Okay, now I will go on to the next slide. Chloe,
That's just
tell
mean.
me, what did the quote say?
Right, I definitely know this.
You were taking notes, weren't you, Chloe?
Oh, yes, of course. Come on, dude. Help me out.
I'm not going to whisper the
Come
answer.
on, Chloe.
It's that people who are in the past always remember.
Like, first of all, you just said pretend not to know each other.
I don't know what I'm saying.
But
Those who
two,
do not remember the past
I'll
are
get in trouble.
condemned to repeat it. And what's a better illustration of this point than Chloe's pathetic performance right there? If we do not keep an accurate account of the past, we are destined
what an
to
asshole.
embarrass ourselves in all sorts of ways.
Ow, my jaw hurts. Wow,
Now,
don't call the
on to what
kid.
you've all been
Yeah,
waiting
pathetic
for.
demonstration. Jeez.
Great.
Fuck you. I'm skipping.
I
Teacher's a
tried to
dick.
convince your father not to buy you that thing, but he insisted. Half suspect he bought it for himself. The little guys are pretty cute, though.
I'm 11?
Oh, I want the job of whoever gets paid to think of that crap.
This looks adorable. New contestant. At long last, your favorite conchsters are ready for battle for the playscape. Join Marcy and her 4 sad brothers as they search for their lost mother, the legendary Queen Conch, and trap gooey monsters with Dr. Ebb's patented seashells and coerce them into spectacular battles. Nice.
seeing you next door, but I didn't realize you guys had become friends.
Oh, sure. We sit together in history class. I don't know what I'd do without old Benny.
Very sweet. Thank you for playing this game with him.
You are not my friend, by the way. Since you refused to help me in class, I decided our relationship is purely transactional.
You already
Okay,
decided
shut up.
that
I really want this one.
when you said we weren't
Maybe
friends at
I'll
school.
use tickle stick.
Oh, I just realized that was a cue.
magnet school.
Oops.
It's about an hour away in a town called Burton. I know the change can be scary, but I just want you to go in and meet the dean I spoke with. You know, life can take you to some incredible places if you're really, really good at something. It's just, you've had so much trouble making friends at Playco. I want you at a place where people really get you.
Hey, don't you talk to me, she says, talking to you. Yeah. I had a teacher like that. Wow. Oh, a teach way to build confidence there, right? Chloe went out of the way to tell us not to talk to her. What the fuck? I know. Bitch. I mean, Chloe's like 10. Kids are fucking dumb. You're not wrong. You're not.
So what do you think, Benjamin? You think you could excel in that sort of an environment?
Sorry, he gets very shy.
Oh, not to worry. If he's as gifted as you say he is, shyness is no problem. Why don't you two come back closer to the end of the year for an audition?
I
We'll
went
get a few
to
pieces
and
that
impress
you
the
can have
people
him
I want to
start
impress.
learning. I'm eager to hear what your son is capable of.
Laechis, did I skip the scene you were talking about?
So, I understand you were a musician yourself. Where did you study?
Oh, Berkeley. But I was in the composition department.
Ah, and who did you study under?
John MacDonald?
I understand he's very difficult.
Yes.
I didn't skip it. Okay.
Taciturn
Damn.
is the word I use.
Taciturn. Yes. People have described me that way, if you can believe it.
Oh, I would never say that about you.
Thank you. I wouldn't either.
You seem very warm. Very caring.
It's a weird conversation. I'm gonna skip it. Bach. I had a really close relationship with a girl, or friendship with a girl, then that I then told her I couldn't be friends with anymore because my friend said I couldn't be friends with girls. I mean, yeah, kids do that stuff all the time. I definitely did that shit all the time, but I don't remember specific examples. But yeah, no, definitely.
As you can see, there are some very fast runs in there, and a lot of stuff I've not taught you properly yet. So no pressure. I just want you to try, and we can see if you start enjoying it. Just like to see you really rise to the occasion, just this once.
Just this
I
once?
wish I had the option of going to a school like that when I was your age. I wouldn't be working this boring job or living in this boring town, I'll tell you that.
Damn. Yeah.
What was that? Was that the piece? What is going on with you these days? I barely know whose kid you're supposed to be.
No, I'm not gonna throw it at her. Just crumple. Oh, it puts it back. I don't feel like getting in a car accident. Days until audition, 30. Remember, today is the first day of the rest of your life. Intimidating.
Don't answer that, Ben.
Oh.
You can talk to your friend after you practice.
I was gonna try and answer it. It wouldn't let me. Damn it. I think I didn't do it right.
Oh my god. Is she really calling you again? What, is she obsessed with you?
So listen, I found a
What are you doing? I explicitly asked you not to pick up the phone.
Oh, he's fine. Let him talk to her.
Oh, what do you know about anything that's going on right now?
Okay, you know, I'd appreciate it if you wouldn't raise your voice like that.
Well, then don't stick your nose into things that you're completely checked out of.
Okay.
Oh man,
Maybe
did I just cause a fight with your parents? I'm sorry, dude, but you should also cherish these moments. My mom and dad used to fight, and I would always hate it, but now I actually miss it a lot. Anyway, so basically across the board, crustacean types perform well against mollusk types. So we gotta be leaning on lobster a lot more in these reef battles. Then, once we get to the trench, we'll be facing what they call craniate types, so chondric types will be what we need. But we haven't even gotten any of those
So,
yet.
like, okay,
Anyway,
while she's talking about this,
it's all pretty complicated, so we can go over
I
the
think
history
the most
class
important,
now.
like, okay,
But listen,
parents can disagree,
definitely
and
don't
it
want
does
you to
seem
think
like they
that
definitely
way.
disagree on how to
But
raise
if
him.
you
They should
do
talk
end up
about it
playing without
privately
me,
instead of around the
spend as
kid.
much time as possible
And also,
in
like, the
red
dad
beach
shouldn't have been
because
like, oh, let him
that's
do it, because
really
that
where
should
you
be
can
something
find
they agree
these
on privately, so they
chondric
both look like a united
types.
front, so that way the
For
kid
sure
doesn't
gonna
go,
need
Dad, I hate it, and
But
Dad's like,
we'll
okay, well,
talk
you can
more
go do what
tomorrow,
you
okay?
want, and, you
Okay,
know, go
I gotta
behind the
go.
mom's back. But also, the dad should talk with the mom about how he's feeling and be like, hey, we should have the kid have more of a childhood instead of be constantly nothing but studying and doing work, and have friends. Because, like, she was bitching about how we don't have friends, but then we have a friend that she won't let us talk to. So it's like both parents are doing frustrating things. She loves her Pokemon knockoff. I love it. Fake Pokemon talk. I met a sociopathic type in 8th grade. That was fun. He skipped hanging around me in 9th grade. Came back right after my dad died in 12th grade. Blech. Don't hang around with sociopaths. I was stupid and didn't assert my preference. Oh, Kilroy, all the hugs. All of them. She doesn't seem to be asking him what he wants. Yeah. She just cares that he's really good at what he's doing.
Anubis, in the presence of Ma'at, who you remember is the goddess of truth and justice, would weigh the deceased soul against a feather, determining whether it was worthy of entering into her land of the dead. And what if they are deemed unworthy? Well, you can see that ugly fur ball under the scale?
Hey,
That
Mr.
is
Kid.
Mama met, and
Over
she's
here.
got- And yes,
That's-
that's a she.
Look at
The
it.
head of a crocodile, fur
Dear
of a
weird
lion.
neighbor kid.
See, and the body of a hippopotamus.
Tonight after my dad goes
Though I
to
would not
sleep,
say
I'm
that to
going
her
to sneak
face.
out of the house and
Now,
go sleep on the beach. If
as
you
can
want to get
see,
invited,
she is ready to devour
draw me a picture of
any
Mr.
of
Isaac
the
feeling
deceased who do
constipated.
not pass judgment. Sort of like me with your weekly quiz.
This is weird. I think I have to.
So I am not quite sure why I don't hear more frantic scribbling right now.
Ew. Why is he so scared looking? Okay, I'll call you when I'm leaving my house. You better pick up my call, dude.
Okay. Days until edition 1.
Having him change schools just as he's starting to make friends.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the only reason she keeps coming here is to play that game you bought for him.
Okay, listen, I don't claim to understand the motives of children.
Richard! Benny has a chance here. A real chance to be really good at something. I mean this with no offense at all. But I don't think you actually really understand what that is.
No, I suppose you're right.
Oh, this is sweet. I like that.
The dad has a point, but so does... But he's not doing it in a great way. Like, yeah, he is just making friends. But the mom's also right that that's all the friend really kind of wants us for. But unfortunately, you can't tell your kids who they can be friends with. You just help them work through it. My mom realized that because anytime my dad's like, no, you can't be friends with her, to the friend that was very abusive physically when we were younger, emotionally when I was older, my dad kept saying you can't be friends with her, and I kept throwing the biggest of tantrums and fits and stuff. So then my mom would be like, you know, anytime I was hurt from her or something she did, my mom would be like, how do you feel? Stuff, you know, counselor stuff. But it was what I needed at the time. And it took me 11 years to realize that friend was more toxic than good to me. Sometimes it's just life lesson that the kid needs to go through.
Lights out. You need to be rested for tomorrow. Memory consolidates when you're asleep. So if you go to sleep now, you will awaken a master. Trust me.
It's really hard to just go to sleep when you're anxious about the next day.
Jenny, Mom says turn the lights off.
Not Mom says, you say.
I mean, she's got a good point. Honestly, at this point.
Wow, didn't think you'd actually pick up. I'm a sticky for a baby. I apologize. Okay. So
Okay, you're kind of being a bitch too.
T minus now, okay? Chloe, out.
You know, I'm really glad you're here. There's something I've been meaning to talk to you about. Or to get off my chest. Okay. I don't think Consters is actually a really good game. My cousin Yoon, he was in town this weekend, and he was explaining how it's actually a ripoff of a really good Japanese game. He calls it a cash grab. So, I'm sorry that I made you like it because it's actually a terrible game. But I also think that if it was a really good game, maybe we wouldn't have enjoyed playing it as much. We would have been so focused on how good it was and not the feelings we had while we were playing it.
That's really deep for an 11-year-old.
Like, my favorite vegetable is the tomato, but Yoon thinks that they're the grossest ever. And you're probably the least popular boy in the school, but I also like hanging out with you the most.
Aww.
Which was also something I wanted to talk to you about. I like hanging out with you a lot, which is weird because after what happened with my mom, I never like hanging out with anyone. So this has been a big surprise for me this year.
Stay here.
In a lot of ways. I think I like that you let me talk. My cousin never lets me talk. My dad does.
Stargazers,
I can
Jimmy.
tell he's not really listening.
She's got to work on some of her dialogue and stuff, but this was a really deep moment. And one that I think she needed. And yeah, he's actually got a friend. Wow. I remember this from Assassin's Creed. Wait, which part? Both of them had good points, yeah. Tomatoes are a fruit? I didn't know that
Probably
for
didn't
forever.
sleep at all. Out in the cold all night. You're already feeling sick, aren't you? It's okay. You still got this. I mean, all the practice had to count for something. Maybe just try
She's
and
not
close your eyes
reprimanding
now
us?
and get a little sleep on the way over.
I'm actually surprised she's not
I'm
reprimanding
going to play
us.
the recording so the sound of mastery can seep into your subconscious a little, okay? Close your eyes, Ben. I'm going to be there soon.
I have questions. It's a little concerning, chat. What made my sociopathic friend difficult for me is my mom would tell me if I don't like him, stop hanging out with him. And yet when things came to a head in my own house one evening with him, she sided with him on his points while she had been drinking. Oh no. Right after he had been abusive to me at my own dining room table. I would say her prior advice to me was correct, but there wasn't enough to motivate me positively. But that night really wrecked things. Oh, Kilroy, all the hugs. I'm so sorry you went through that. All the hugs. Holy crap. She's handling this surprisingly well? Yeah. It's really weird. In the UK, legally for tax purposes, tomatoes are a vegetable. Whoa. Did not know that, actually. Oh, no. Thought I'm supposed to go to sleep. Oh, okay.
In your own time, Benjamin, we are very excited to hear.
Oh. Oh, God.
Oh, okay. I think that's enough.
I wonder if it's really because I went there.
So, Benjamin, why don't we plan on having you come back next year again, once you've had a bit more time to practice? Yes? As you know, Burton isn't the right fit for every student, and I wish you the best of luck on your path, wherever it may take you, okay? All right.
F.
Maybe I pushed you too hard.
Yeah, a little bit.
Maybe I turned into my own father.
Yeah,
I don't know.
absolutely that
You
one.
have to find something to focus on.
Why not being
The
a
world
kid?
isn't very kind to people who aren't really good at something.
She's taking her frustrations on her own life out on her kid.
We want him home from school for a while. Just until this nasty thing clears. Hey, Elle, would you mind taking a quick walk with me down to my office? There's a small clerical thing I need you to look at before I can let you two go.
Oh, yes, of course. I'll be right back, Benny, okay?
Just maybe 5 minutes, kiddo. Okay?
Okay. Hold on. Okay. They're asking about the house, so I need to look at it. It was near traumatic to ever support me, then entertain his notions in his presence, especially when he made me feel how he made me feel at my own table. Yeah. Nah. All the hugs, Kilroy. I get that. All the hugs. This game is definitely going to bring up some stuff, yeah.
It's such a crucial time in his development. He shouldn't be confined to his room.
Yeah, look, having him home for a little means I can spend more time with him. You know? We can focus him, make sure he's staying engaged.
Can we please try to speak a little softer?
Wait, what's wrong with me? Why am I at home? Inaudible conversation. It's the main menu. Backpack.
This
Control.
isn't video game time. I want you to figure out something actually productive to do while you're home from school.
Productive like what? I'm sick, Mom. I can't go outside and have fun. What? Oops. Getting good at drawing.
Hey, G! Dinner's ready! B! You hear me?
What's he doing in there?
He's drawing. He's becoming completely obsessed.
Why isn't your son eating with this, Al? No. Me and Vincent. Well, ever since he got sick, all he does is be home. What about his piano?
What am I sick with?
Oh, he doesn't play much anymore. But you have to see how good he's got at drawing.
Just show us after dinner.
I mean, if he'll let us.
Mr. Benjamin Bryn has been awarded first place.
Look at my beautiful drawing, chat.
I really gotta thank you for this, Benny. Emma Bills is so pissed that weird camera kid won over her multiple horse portrait that she literally just left with her dad in tears.
Aw, Night Alpha Pine, have a lovely evening. Take care of yourself. Oh, there's the multiple horses. Yeah. In 2 short paragraphs, describe what makes you want to pursue a career in the arts. Drawing.
You are not here to learn to be painters.
Painters.
You are here to
Those horses
learn
suck.
to be
It's better than I can draw a horse. Horses
and
suck
although I've hired
to draw.
teach you, it is a sham. There is no teaching art. So don't just sit there slack-jawed. Make art, you ponies. Oh.
That is not how a teacher should be. God damn. Oh, hey. Yeah, I had to do this. Not in high school, though. Hey. Oh. It changed. Oh, I can change the way it looks? I like the first one out of those options.
Oh, how very wacky and fun these are.
Oh. I don't know. They're also still lives, so I always did still lifes how they look. Ooh, I like that though.
It's very zany, very kitsch.
Oh, look at that cute skull. Oh god. Oh god, go back to the first one, the cute one.
Lucky for you, the world is always in need of more greeting card artists.
Damn. Hide his junk with the skull? No, it's out in the open with everyone.
There you go, Mr. Bryn.
Oh. This is my, like, very artistic.
Feel each shape.
This is weird.
Oh, you fiend!
Weird. Okay.
I want you all to take a long
Strategically
look
placed fruit.
at what Mr. Bryn has done here. You see, he has reached down deep within himself and created a masterpiece.
I did?
I pray you have a strong hold on yourself, Mr. Bryn. For I fear a talent like these, you may soon be swept away by a whirlwind.
Wait, what if he's a really good artist and not a pianist or
It becomes
something?
difficult
Oh.
putting one foot in front
All
of
the
the
things.
other when they are no longer touching the ground.
He can't be productive all the time, though. Let him detox, for crying out loud. Seriously, like his drawing was like a getaway. Continuing the subject of teachers being dicks. You just don't get your own artwork, Kat. God, I hate. Like, realism's not art. This is art. But also, like, realism's what you strive to do. I don't fucking... I hate academic art. I hate it. I have many passions against it. Aw, get all the sleep, Demonas. Take care of yourself. Thank you for hanging out with us. Get all the sleeps. Hi, Dooms. Realism is tough and should be appreciated. Yes, it definitely should be. But also, I don't think it's like the best form. But it's so weird that people can be walking by me. See shadows. Benjamin
I'm
Bryn.
stunned. The ironic sincerity of this piece is so sincerely ironic.
He's flipped the discourse so thoroughly, I'm actually dizzy.
That was beautiful. Beautifully put. As an artist, I appreciated that line.
I know that lots of agents gave you lots of cards, and it all probably feels weird and alienating and the opposite of what being a starving artist is supposed to feel like. But if I can teach you
I like that one.
thing, it's that if opportunity knocks, you open the door. Making a living isn't selling out. I wish I had thought of it that way.
This is a really cool. This feels like.
Benjamin, marvelous show last week. Truly stunning. I've never been prouder. One little thing.
This feels like a style.
You told me that Elba Pressenhuber gave you her card. Now, I want you to cut that card into little pieces and feed it to an alley cat. Elba Pressenhuber is not in the business of the arts. Elba Pressenhuber is in the business of business. And you, child, you are no businessman. You are an artist. Live like one.
What the fuck? Okay, I think that's it.
Don't worry. You're not selling your soul.
How old am I? Crumple contract. Wait, what is this?
Well, look at that. You've crumpled my contract. Whatever you want, kid. Sure, you got talent. But what's talent? Okay, that's it. Get out of my office. You know I'd call security if I thought you were actually a threat. But what are you going to do? Paint me to death?
Wow. Get
So
fucked.
being a difficult
Why am I
artist,
having dinner with my teacher?
The best of us are. This is divine. So
I chugged
now
that shit.
you've grown your wings, tell me.
Oops. Did not mean to skip him, but here we are. It's like trans colors. Or at least with my warm filter on. I only have 2 options? Oh.
Honey, stop. Is that Benjamin Bryn?
Oh my god. I think it is.
Small places.
All right. I'm gonna get my money, loser. I find it absurd, yet place it. Place it.
But listen to me, Benjamin. Now is the single most important moment in your entire
Cat getting art school flashbacks, I see. Maybe a little bit. I should capture something, but not duplicate. I think both are valid. And that's the thing, like, a lot of the time when people talk about art, they put down other art to bring up other art, and why no? It's all art. All of it. All of it is art. Every single bit of it is art. Okay, that's me. It was my painting. Aw, take care, Soothsayer. You also have a lovely evening.
Don't even pick up this call, okay?
Get all the rest.
I mean it. I'm just calling to inform you that I went to the doctor today, and well, I'm gonna be a little sick for a while, but really, I don't want you worrying about it at all. You're at such an important moment in your career, and I'm just so proud of you.
Is that my mom?
This is
Is
nothing
that
but a
Elle?
little bump in the road for me. I'm going to be fine.
Or is that my friend?
So don't even worry about calling me back. Just letting you know. Okay, Benny. I love you.
I don't like this piece that much. Colors upset me.
But that's enough from me. Now, you'll hear from the person who I believe is the single thing in the world my wife is most proud of. magnum opus, so to speak. Huh. I think you all know who I'm talking about. Benny? You ready to come up here?
It was Mom.
Go on, B. Say something.
I don't think you should force someone to say something. Oh God.
What's wrong? Why aren't you talking?
Because you forced him to. I have never spoken at a funeral because I don't feel like I could easily. Or not even easily. Like, I couldn't.
Hey, you. As you know, I talk to big, very important
I'm
people
upset that's off.
every day.
Off
And
center.
there's one thing that everybody is asking me. What's going on with Benjamin Bryn? And what am I supposed to say? That I haven't heard from my star pupil in 6 months? This is getting ridiculous.
Maybe you should learn about the fact that people lose people and that sucks.
You are a snake. You're a fraud. But worst of all, Benjamin, you're a little tease. I have told the world that Benjamin Bryn is a genius. I have told the world that Benjamin Bryn is silent because Benjamin Bryn is hard at work creating his greatest work yet. But you are doing nothing! The world has forgotten you, Benjamin! They have moved on! And I have moved on too. You have broken my heart.
I hate this dude too. It's not about you.
Hey, B. Just calling to tell you. I think I'm selling the house. She's everywhere here, son. I can't move without bumping into her. And then I just find myself breaking down again. I hope you understand.
Yeah, that's fair.
Take whatever you want. With your mother gone, I'm hoping to finally live without all the clutter.
Oh, you can choose.
Yeah, I think you did the right thing. By the way, she didn't want you to see her like that. She just wanted you to focus on your work. That was the only thing that mattered to her. What's that? What's so fascinating, son?
There's one I like. Hold on. Looping back. That one. Okay. Oh, I didn't mean to put it over the face. F.
Look. It's unbelievable, Benny. It's like she's standing in the room with us. Like I can see her in the paint. I can feel her.
The Passing Day, inspired by the musical composition of his late mother, the composer L. Stevens.
Is that really you? It's Chloe, your neighbor.
Ma'am, I'm in the middle of reading.
Oh my God, I can't believe
Ma'am?
this. It's been years. I
I just walked through the entire show. It's unbelievable. I'd love to walk through it again with you. I mean, if you were down for that.
Relatively unknown in her life, Bryn lifted his mother's work out of the obscurity of the creation of this piece. She is now considered to be one of the great composers of her time. Aww.
I just can't believe that my entire childhood, I was living next to a bona fide genius. I should have guessed it. I mean, with all those little drawings you did.
Ignored.
And your mom. I always heard her playing piano from next door, but I didn't know she wrote the actual music. She was a genius. Like mother, like son, I guess. Hey, so, not to be forward, but what are you doing after this? Maybe we could get a drink or something? I'd really love to catch up. I can't believe everything that's happened to you. I want to hear all about it.
Now would you look at that? I cannot believe my luck. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! You finally hit the jackpot, Flapjack. All the nobody nothings dying every day. You finally sink your hook into a... Whoa! Well, there you are. Well, hello, sir. If I had realized, I would have cleaned up. I'm just used to fishing up a different class of soul. I mean, sure, I've had scientists, a couple college athletes here or there, but... Whew, an internationally renowned painter? The gatekeeper's gonna eat you up. Hey, speaking of that, why don't we give your story a test run? Maybe you help me out with the word choice, since, you know, I'm still working on that. See if I'm getting all the strokes right, the proper composition, if you catch my drift. Forget about it. All right, here we go.
You may walk with me, but we are not friends.
Gatekeeper! Before you stands the soul of a great man. Now, would you describe yourself as a happy kid or a lonely one?
I think I was a lonely one. I tried to be happy, but...
His childhood was a lonely one. Growing up as a strange, quiet child in an isolated seaside town. And, what'd you say your mom was? A composer or an accountant?
Composer.
His mother was a composer who, with the need to support her family, took a job as an accountant. How would you describe her as a teacher? More encouraging or demanding?
Both.
Kind of like
equal amount of both.
Champion or more like a taskmaster?
Unfortunately, more of the taskmaster. But I'd say an equal amount of both.
Therefore, as his piano teacher, she was over-demanding, forcing him to practice day in and day out, hoping that he might one day achieve that greatness that she never could. And how about that neighbor girl? What was she to you? Was she your best friend or your first love?
Best friend.
But on the eve of his big audition, he completely dropped the ball, staying up all night with his best friend and blowing it the next day. Now, from that moment forward, his mother gave up on him. She knew he didn't have what it took to be a truly great musician. But little did she know, she just picked the wrong medium, right? See, when he was 12 years old, he got sick. And he had to stay inside for an entire year.
I want to know what I got sick with.
And in that year, he rediscovered a talent he'd forgotten. painting.
Hi, Dalton.
Sure, he loved finger painting as a child. Color and shape were the first languages he learned to speak. But for the first time, he saw it in a more serious light. He was accepted into an exclusive art school where he caught the eye of an esteemed professor who launched his work into the national spotlight. Now be quiet, all of you. With expectations on his career mounting, he stalled himself into bankruptcy, which turned out to be a blessing, for it wasn't until he returned home to the house he grew up in that he began work on what would ultimately be considered
Why are they
his
saying liar?
masterpiece. I said shut up, you scumballs!
Is he gonna howl again? Yes.
All right! I get it! I hear what you're saying. I hear what you're saying. I had assumed as much anyway.
What?
I should probably tell you. Those things, they're not regular gulls.
I noticed.
They're liar birds. They're what becomes of souls who try to lie to the gatekeeper. And once they try that, they're never allowed near her city again. I get to feeling bad for not defending them right, so they just stay on with me. Living reminders of my oratory shortcomings. Oh, yeah, good thinking. I'll be back to get you once I'm done with this one. Hopefully you won't be seeing him again.
Okay. So it's not necessarily that he was lying about me, but like he lied about their stories.
You're a flea-bitten sap.
They're fed up with this story.
Just look at him. Poor fool doesn't know what he's in for.
Me? Or you? Oh, I don't like that. Metronome?
Now don't think that I haven't dealt with people like you. You're ashamed of something. Something so terrible, you're trying to blink right past it. Because if the gatekeeper knew, she'd have to dream up fresh new hells to punish someone as worthless as you. And I'm sure you're right. I'm sure you're the rottenest soul that I ever fished out of that black muck. And I should have thrown you back and sanitized my paw as soon as I laid eyes on you. But it's too late for that. We're in this together. And the gatekeeper, she'll see right through your fake lies as if they were glass. So I'm gonna ask you again to start from the very beginning. And this time, I want the truth. This ain't a schoolyard staring.
So I was lying?
buddy. You best
Oh, we
close
staring.
those beady little eyes of yours before we run out of time.
Can I run out of time? This feels very ominous, yeah. Don't like that. Hi, Fender. Hello. The game goes good. I'm very curious. I am going to pause. Can I pause? I can pause. I'm going to run to the bathroom because I got to pee real quick. I'm going to grab some nom stretch. So before we go through our story again, you guys will see some butts and have some music to listen to. I don't know if you can. Oh, well. F? Pause? Well, this seems like it works. So, I will be right back. BRB chat. Here's some butts.
I got some goldfish.
Delicious goldfish. I don't know if you can run out of time. Oh, okay, Laechis. Gotcha. My bad. I forgot what I asked 5 seconds ago, as I do. I went to get water, and what? We're going to hell? No, we're going to go be judged, but we're going through. Is it just me or do I look dark again? I don't know. We're going through the what well, I guess the sun's coming on through. Hold on. Oh, hi, Dolly. Who's been there this whole time, by the way? Maybe turning it a little bit helps. Oh, hi, baby. Oh. The guy on the boat is calling us a liar. Yeah, so we have to like re-go through and tell our story again. I may have to lower the curtain again. We'll see. But yeah. All right. Pause. So, we're going to tell our story again. Ready? A piece of paper.
Not this.
Okay.
Now play the C major chord I taught you. Remember?
Come on, keep blinking. I haven't found it yet.
Doesn't that make you feel happy? Like,
You know, my father once told me, when I was about your age, the only way to fight against time is to create a work of genius, which might live on after you're gone. So I asked him, what about your children? Thinking, I might be a work of genius just as I was.
I get all this. We need to move. This. Stay here. What did your mother hear on that phone call?
There's a time limit. I don't know.
I'm getting it. Hello? Yes, of course. This is Elle, his daughter.
His death?
Oh, what is it?
See, she knew she hadn't yet lived up to her father's expectations. And now, she never could. Let's keep going.
You really need to stay in time with the metronome, okay?
You were a prodigal talent. I get it. Let's move.
One E and a 2 E. Be eternally indebted.
What did you just say?
This isn't a trip down memory lane. I need you to stay focused.
God, honey, I'm worried too.
Yes, I understand about the cat. Let's keep going.
Where are the kitties?
Still not understanding how you let this happen.
I don't know.
Hi.
Think
I feel like kitties are supposed to be there right now. Chat, this might be rough. Excuse me, Anna, her name is Kat? Oh my god. I am eating goldfish. I don't wanna.
The death of those cats must have taught you a terrifying lesson. That simply being alive wasn't enough. So then you went to work to make yourself sensational.
Listen to him, Richard. I'm enlisting him in that competition.
I thought you said competitions took the joy out of playing music.
Not if you win.
I thought that's what that was. Because they said they'll leave them outside and we never saw them again.
I like hanging out with you a lot, which is weird because after what happened with my mom, I never like hanging out with anyone.
I know you want to stay here, man, but we don't have the time.
So this has been a big surprise for me this year, in a lot of ways.
All the hugs
I
everyone
like
needs
that
it.
you let me talk. My cousin never lets me talk.
This is a lot of repeats, which was why I'm skipping
I'm
them.
not worried about who you are, Benny. I'm worried about who you're going to become.
I get all this. We need to move.
Hey, Elle, would you mind taking a quick walk with me down to my office?
Come on, keep blinking. I haven't found it yet.
Let you two go.
Is this my health?
Oh, yes, of course. I'll be right back, Benny, okay?
Just
I don't
maybe
think I
5
saw the
minutes,
X-ray
kiddo,
before.
Okay?
Oh, okay.
We can focus him. Make sure he's staying engaged.
Can you please try to speak a little softer? I really don't want you guys talking about this. There you are. There you are.
Hi. Hi, Dilly. Hi,
You need to
Isaac.
hear what they're saying. Really try to recall it.
We will in a second. Boo. Ah! Hi! Was it Dilly? Was it Isaac? Hello, hello. What were you playing? Were you having all the fun?
Try
Welcome on in,
closing your
everyone.
eyes. It might help you remember.
For those just coming in, hello, my name is KatFTWynn. I just moved into a new place, so my schedule this week's a little hectic, but usually I'm live Tuesday through Saturday at noon Central Standard Time. Today we're playing Patron Pick, starting with Laechis', which is called Before Your Eyes. It actually has a cool mechanic
Close your
where
eyes.
it will actually capture from your webcam and know when you blink. I'm not doing that because I'm also reading chat when I can, so I just have it so I'm clicking and I don't want to miss anything. But yeah, I don't know how far we are into it, if we're close to the end or not, but it feels like we're getting into some really serious topics. There is exclamation point trigger. We did just miss we just had a serious scene go by, so. It's Dilly. Dilly, how are you? We played a bit of Prince of Persia, then many hours of Psychonauts. Psychonauts 1 or 2? Are you playing? Well, oh yeah, doesn't come out till tomorrow. Are you playing Psychonauts and hype of tomorrow? I love Psychonauts so much. I've replayed it multiple times. It's so good. Very close to the end. Okay, we're very close to the end of Before Your Eyes. We won't be
Try
ending after
touching
that.
your top eyelid to your bottom eyelid and hold them together.
And then we're going to switch over to something called Typewriter, which I had 2 more levels in, and we're going to finish that up, which is Kath's Patreon pick. So yeah. Thanks, Rosalind. Thank you. But I hope Prince of Persia and Psychonauts were fun. Chat, please go follow and watch Dilly and Isaac if you're not already. They're absolutely fantastic, and I highly recommend them. There's some good beans. Gotta head out. Take care of yourself. Mostly introduced to people who don't know the game. Yeah, refresh your memories on the upcoming sequel. Hey, heck yes. Guys, please go follow and watch them. Heck yes. After this, I'll do the raid response in between the games and also go feed Tolly real quick. But we're gonna try and finish this up real quick.
I mean, what's the point?
Oh, I gotta hold it.
What do you mean? What's the point? What does that mean?
What's the point of any of it? If he's never gonna get any better.
Okay. Let's not say that. Okay? We know we don't mean it.
I know I don't. I know.
I mean, what if he heard one of us saying something like that?
I'd never forgive myself.
It's okay. He's asleep.
It wasn't.
I see. You got sick. You howled at the moon at the top of your lungs.
I don't know where Tali is. We're currently having our soul weighed.
You were sick for a long time, weren't you? Sicker than healthy kids are supposed to get? Well, no matter how painful it gets, I need you to remember. We're almost at the end of this. I promise.
This isn't video game time. I want you to figure out something actually productive to do while you're home from school.
Video games. I'm still adamant about that.
Try writing with it.
My mom.
Well, hello, Benny. It was your grandfather's, but I used it in college to write lyrics.
Okay. Ah! I'm flinging goldfish.
Exactly. It was very artsy. Actually, I was just good at fooling your dad. Made him think I was some kind of genius. Why don't you write the story of your life so far? And then what you're going to do once you get better. That's the story I want to hear. Story of who you're going to become, okay?
Did I never get better? The Great Life of Benjamin Bryn. His childhood was a lonely one. Growing up a strange and quiet child in an isolated seaside town. His mother was a composer. With the need to support her family, took a job as an accountant.
Man, this is wild. You really got into this, didn't you? Oh, here I am. But on the eve of his big audition, he completely dropped the ball, staying up all night with his best friend and blowing it the next day. Best friend? Okay, Benny. And you know, we really could have just slept on the beach another night. But I'm also glad we didn't because, well, another night wouldn't be the same night, if that makes sense. Okay, back to the story. He'd loved finger painting as a child. Color and shape were the
This
first
is literally
languages
what
he learned to speak.
the wolf was reading out
Man,
loud.
you take your doodle seriously. I did not realize, but I respect it. I respect it. I do.
You are going to be in there for about 30 minutes, so try to
MRI.
get comfortable.
MRI suck. I've done it once.
You're doing great, buddy. Just a little longer, okay?
I've never been in a full body MRI though. Only a head one. Take care, Raptor Panic. Thank you for spending your day with us.
Knock, knock. You're gonna be so annoyed with me, but I couldn't help but overhear Chloe reading loud from what I think was your story the other night.
And here's where the
I know,
gremlins come out and start
I promised
banging on the
myself I
machine.
wouldn't eavesdrop, but I would really love to read it if you'd let me. What do you say? You know I'm such a big fan of anything you do. Can't.
Just go in there and tell him you loved it.
I'm sorry, I just can't. Not right now.
Okay, don't worry. Just go to bed. I'll talk to you. Hey, B. Just want you to know that Mom loved your story. She's just, you know, I think it was just very emotional for her to read. But I thought it was great. I mean, look at this. His childhood was a lonely one, growing up a strange and quiet child in an isolated seaside town. I mean, I'm certainly bummed you feel that way. But what I want to know is, where'd you learn to write so well? All those cool words. Reads like Dickens. Really just very cool stuff, kiddo. You should be very proud, okay? Okay. Love you, buddy.
Benjamin Bren was a loser. He was the worst Bren to ever live. He didn't even try to fight the disease inside him. He just laid down and died. Fun fact, I didn't unpack my tissues. Thank you for the hug.
So, if he's ever in...
Oh, I'm back in my bedroom.
If he's ever in pain, all he needs to do is press that red button and the drug will administer itself.
Thank you so much. You know, I know my wife would normally want to thank you herself.
No, I understand. It hits mothers the hardest, this sort of thing.
Thank you for understanding. It's been a rough one.
You gotta stay gives Kat my t-shirt instead. You gotta stay presentable. Makes the pain go away.
Hey, Eddie. Yeah, hey man, it's Richard. Listen, I know Elle's been missing in action, but I just want you to understand things have taken a really bad turn here. Yeah, no, that's not going to be possible. To be honest, your whole tone is pissing me off right now. Yes, I understand you have a business to run. It's a very cliche thing to say to me in a time like this.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, then I guess all I can say is screw you too. I said screw you too. Yeah, man, that's all I got.
Hey, this isn't funny, you know. What, you're too scared to talk to me? Well, just so you know you're faking. Because if you were really sick, like actually sick, you'd have told me already. I happen to actually know about this stuff. So the fact that you are faking just so you don't have to go to school with me is actually ridiculous. I don't know if you're embarrassed.
Damn. What else? What else do I do? Just move on.
I remember when you were just 4 years old. Mom was going through a pretty tough time. I mean, not as tough as now, but yeah, her music had been rejected, and she's having trouble adjusting to her quiet little life out here, and I feared that I was losing her. But then you played this on the piano, and your little hands reaching up for the keys. She just couldn't believe how gifted you were. And once she heard that, well, it was like you brought her right back to me. So, I was wondering if maybe you could do that trick again. Try closing your eyes. See if you can remember.
Wait, that's my bass. How did you figure out how to play that?
Keep playing, B. She's listening.
He's not eating as much. Kitty? Wait, the mom lived? Oh!
What are you doing, Elle? She's gonna make you sick.
Just hit me because it reminded me of something.
Oh, it's okay. I'm just so happy she's here. We've got to
It's
show this
her
cat some
babies that
real
died.
love. She's been through more than we can even imagine. Oh, her poor fur.
Because only the
Richard,
babies were put
we have to give
aside.
Ernie a haircut, okay?
I thought it was all of them.
What?
That hit me really hard because... Oh my god, what did I watch? Where the cat goes to someone and then that's someone who's gonna pass away. So I was just like, he's gonna die in the night. Like, it just hit me. Dr. Sleep, that's what it was. Oh my god, it reminded me of that. Oh, that's still hurting. I'm not eating as much.
What do you mean she hasn't been over? Like, she didn't even care to visit?
No, I mean, I don't think he's told her.
And you're just letting that be?
I don't know her step. You know how Benny is.
She lost her mother a year ago. You knew that, right?
No, but what does that have to do with...
Okay, do we have her dad's number?
I don't know. Check the book.
Okay, I'm calling now.
Honey.
No, that's a good plan. Dr. Sleep is very good. Or at least I really enjoyed it.
Oh my god, you're an idiot. You do realize this is really nothing special to me. I've seen this all before. I was thinking about what you said in the story the other day and how I reacted to it. I feel kind of bad. I shouldn't have done that.
Stay here.
But hey, what are you looking at? Don't look up there. Look at me. I'm talking to you. I want to give you something, but I think I don't want to be in the room when you see what it is. So maybe if you close your eyes, I can give it to you and I'm gonna leave. Close your eyes now, okay?
Dear weird neighbor kid, you are my best friend. Love, Chloe.
What is that?
It's something new I'm working on.
So you're writing again?
It's just a melody that came to me. It feels good to play it.
It's sad.
Yeah, well, that would make sense. But do you like it?
I mean, yeah. I love everything you do.
What do you like about it?
Yeah, I think she was
Not
in
this
denial.
old trap.
Go on. I'm waiting.
And processing your friend dying
No,
at 10
it
years
made
old
me
after your
feel
mom died.
Like if the unspeakable darkness I'm carrying can be so well expressed, maybe it's not so unspeakable. Nailed it, didn't I?
Yeah. I mean, that was pretty good. I can't breathe.
I know. It's okay, Benny, I understand. There's no need to show me anymore.
No, Richard, it's like I can't breathe. Like there's this cramp on my chest.
I know. It's okay.
You can come back to me now.
You have to do something. Richard, I can't breathe. I feel like I can't breathe.
It's okay, Benny, just close your eyes.
The ferryman sounds like our dad. I didn't realize
You know,
it was
for a
him at
while
first.
now, I've wondered if I'm just not a good enough storyteller. If I just don't have grand enough words, can't tell grand enough stories. But grand words and stories, I think they may be overrated. I know just what to tell her. Watch for her now.
I've also
seen the
noticed since the
gatekeeper take
beginning.
many forms depending on the soul I bring her. But once you see her, you'll know. Believe me.
I've noticed since the beginning that the boat we're in
I
is
should go
like the
get
boat
ready.
that we liked in the beginning. It's got the little turn thing.
Don't worry. We got this. I think.
Hi, Wolf Prince. I'd actually just noticed the tiny turn key. Oh, I noticed it, I think, in the first part. What is that? Is that Kitty? Aww.
There she is. Wish me luck.
Gatekeeper, before you sits the soul of a child who died before he could grow old.
That means she's ready to hear your story.
You know, I never told you how much I loved your story. It's really so imaginative. And the person you wrote about is such an interesting and intense guy. My only issue was, well, I didn't like him very much. So, I wanted to read you something I wrote for you, which is about the Benny I've known for 11 years now. It's called The Great Life of Benjamin Bryn. Benjamin Bryn was born into an ordinary home, to an ordinary mother and father in a small town by the sea. His mother was a composer, or at least that's what she dreamed she'd be. So, when her own dreams didn't pan out, she began to dream for him. But then, when he was just 11 years old, he got sick and was forced to stay inside for an entire year. And in that year, he began to worry that he hadn't lived enough. So he made up a story of the great life he thought he wanted to live, which only made him forget the great life he already had. How he had filled a new home with light and joy and promise. How he met a girl, his neighbor, who felt all alone in the world and made her feel okay again. And how, even when he was sick, he still gave his parents hope. How he reminded them exactly who they were after they had almost forgotten. So when he knew he was going to go, he was okay. Because he'd already lived a great life, a full life. And he was everything he needed to be, just as he was.
Oh.
She accepts. Close your eyes now, and keep them closed. She's gonna let you in. Go on. You know what to do.
Why is he smiling like that?
He must be somewhere that he likes.
God damn. I'm a hot mess. The game is dedicated to my father, the man who taught me how to play. I am a lake of tears. Same, Laechis. Thank you, Fender and Wolf Prince. I'm okay. Well, I mean, that was okay enough. That was hard. I did not expect that. I knew it was about grief and loss, but I did not think it'd be about a kid. I didn't think it'd be about the character we were, much less us as a kid. That is hard. I'm managing all the hugs to everyone. That is a very good game.
There's a couple pictures of you laughing. Grip tight to raffle tickets. I've got memories, but I'm slipping. You left some people in here wondering if you'll stay here or not.
I need to find my tissues. Luckily I had tissues. I didn't. Hi, Bear. I'm in too much pain for the emotions to reach me, Fender. The song right now isn't helping. Yeah. Not to rub it in or anything. It's very emotional. Way more emotional than I thought it would be. Same. The last section. Bam. Tears and snot everywhere. Same. Fender, why are you in pain? What do I not know? That was very beautiful and very sad. Nobody's talked about this. I didn't even know what it was until Laechis sent it on over. Stretch time? Yeah, I'm taking a break after this. Holy hell, before we switch on over. I also need to get Tali's food in case she gets hungry. I'm sick, you know that, my love? I mean, yeah, but you're not in constant pain to my knowledge. I guess, kind of. I don't know. I guess I just didn't think it was constant. It just was sometimes. The mother reading her own story, like, damn, yeah. Showing the kid that he's more than what he thought he was. Pain is only weakness leaving the body. God damn it, Fender. God damn. Very good and very sad. In the meantime, I'll do my... Ow, I forgot my forearms can't stretch like normal. Overstretched a little. I'm so snotty. I'm staying through the credits, but also I'm gonna have to like exit the game as soon as it gets to the main menu because I don't want to 100%ing my GPU again. But the rest of the game was fine. It's just the main menu. Unfortunately for Fender, I know it's pretty chronic. I'm gonna need to like change shirts because this is covered in tears. That was absolutely heartbreaking. But thank you, Laechis, for not only sending it, letting me know it exists. It's a very good game. Just very hard to go through. But I really appreciate you taking me on the journey. And thank you for the game, and thank you for being the lovely Patreon being you are. Thank you. So many Steves and Stevensons, yeah. Steves and Stevens, not Stevensons. Nope, wearing the snot short is your punishment for forgetting tissues. Rude. I don't think I'd want to play it on webcam mode. Yeah, no. I would have totally accidentally skipped past scenes and I would have been very sad. Would have been like, damn it, I didn't get to hear them. Too much blinking. Yeah, especially now. Before your eyes freak out. Oh, it just closed. Well, before your eyes just closed. So here we are. But thank you guys. We're gonna still keep going. Bored Gamer, thank you so much for the resub for 27 months. Thank you, thank you. I hope the move's going well. It's going the best it can. We're taking a quick break, but we're still gonna be playing another Patreon pick. But yeah. Curious how the webcam thing would even work with all the damn tears. Well, I think at the end, by the time you start blinking, it only blinks once like all the conversations are done, I think. Before your eyes was done. Yeah, it was. Guess nobody is talking about this game because blink and you'll miss it. God damn it. I don't think blinking would be advantageous for the player. I think they have things like protections in place because you can't blink away the scene until the metronome is there. And I think, although I think you could have blinked through her story. I don't know. I'd have to go through it again, but I just, yeah, that was beautiful and sad. And hot damn. God damn it. But yeah, so I'm going to take a quick break, wipe my face. Maybe change shirts real quick.